And welcome back to This Week in the Mohawk Valley. Time now for the Central New York Travel Show, joined once again by Sarah Foster from Oneida County Tourism. Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Well, I guess the holiday shopping season is officially here. We're going to talk about an event today that you can go get some gift buying done.
Yeah, you're right. Lots of shopping and lots of shopping local, which we love. So today we're joined by Kristen Hubley, who is in charge of vendor relations with the New York Mills PTSO Craft Fair. Welcome, Kristen.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit? I know this is a really big year for you guys. What celebration is it?
Yeah, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. We started in 1977. Two moms decided to start a fundraiser, and they actually had a great turnout their first year. So it's just built from there, and we're now up to our 40th anniversary this year.
That's amazing. So we were talking a little bit before the show just about this entire event, what goes into it. So you're a volunteer with the craft fair,
yes.
Correct? And is that the theme, or pretty much everyone that's helping out and getting everything going, they're volunteers?
Yes, it's all volunteer driven, and it usually starts out with, a core group of people that do the volunteering, and then once we get there to the weekend, it literally takes a village. We have everybody involved. We have administration, teachers, and then we even have our students engaged. So they come in and they help out.
That's awesome. I know the students you were saying do actually help, which I think is really cool.
Right.
What does the PTSO stand for?
It's Parent Teacher Student Organization. So we do include our students in the PTSO, and we have a board seat for a student as well.
Okay. So what's like an example of, I guess, how the students would get involved?
It starts as early as Friday when we're ready to set up. The students meet us after school, and they help us with taping out the vendor booths. Then the vendors come in to set up, and we help the vendors bring items in throughout the night. And then over the weekend, they do like age-appropriate items. We like to get our seniors in the kitchen, working in the kitchen for us. Some of the younger kids will do coat check. And then we also have waitressing for our vendors because, they're busy. They're open for business during the weekend, and they can't necessarily get up.
Right.
So we have the students come around and waitress and help them out that way.
That's a great idea. Yeah, you don't want to take them away from their booth for too long.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. And I know you were you handed me this before. It's a brochure and kind of lists all the craft vendors, which I'm blown away by the number of that. And you said a student helped design that too?
Yes, we did reach out to our technology class this year, and one of our students did design that for me this year. So
that's awesome. So this event, it takes place at New York Mills, correct?
Right.
Right at the school. So we didn't even talk about the dates of it, but it's Saturday, December 2nd, and then Sunday, December 3rd. What are the hours of it?
10 to 4 each day.
Okay.
Yes.
And so if people are, I guess, what about parking and admission and that kind of thing?
We do have free parking. There's limited parking around the school, but then in the Utica Business Park that's right off of Burstone Road up the street from us, the Blue Cross Blue Shield has great, they've always generously donated their parking lot to us that weekend. So we do have parking there, and we have shuttles that run throughout the weekend to the school.
That's great. And admission to the event is?
Admission is $3 for the event, and you can check the OD and the New Hartford Town Crier. We do have dollar off coupons that are available throughout the week.
That's awesome. So $3, and then you're getting a lot when you come in for $3. So there are all types of vendors. I imagine that there's kind of something, even just taking a look at the list, there's kind of something for everyone, right?
Yes, there is definitely something for everyone. We have the run from food. We have food vendors. We have pottery, jewelry, photography, original artwork is there. The big thing this year is wooden products, so we have a lot of different varieties of that. Textiles, knitting, crocheting, soaps, you name it, we've got it.
Something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
And, it seems to be the theme the past couple of weeks of what we're talking about on the show, but it's the concept of shopping local.
Yes.
Are most of these vendors from the region?
They're mostly from New York State. Well, they're all from New York State, and I would think we're about 100 to 150 mile radius that we have.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I know people just Thanksgiving, happens, and then we have Black Friday, and then there's Small Business Saturday. And it seems that over the years, people are getting more and more into shopping local. But this is nice. So this is the following weekend. So people might be a little overwhelmed, right after Thanksgiving. So this is that first weekend in December that people can go out. And again, you're supporting a good cause, but you're also supporting these local vendors and able to do some Christmas shopping, which I think people like.
Yeah, I think this is a good opportunity, especially after you've done your Black Friday shopping and you've exhausted that list that you've had.
Yeah.
And then you might have those gifts that you just don't know what to get, or you want to get something unique or special. You can come to the craft fair. You can see what we have. They're all handmade. And, it might be something that you see that you weren't expecting to find as a gift. And it might be something that just might spark a memory, or you might just think this is a perfect gift for, Aunt Mary.
That's what I'm afraid would happen.
That's my problem while I'm there all weekend. Yes,
Yeah.
I do a lot of shopping.
Very tempting.
Yes.
And there are 108 vendors this year. Is that correct?
Yes, we have, I think this is one of the highest amount of vendors that we've had in a while, but we have opened a new area this year. And I did want to talk a little bit about that. We actually opened it up last year. So if you haven't been at the craft fair in a few years and you're coming back, we did open up one of our libraries. We had construction last year and we had to move people around. So we did open the library. So make sure that you check that out, because we do have vendors in there and they wanted to stay there. The ones that we moved in there liked it. So it opened up more spots for us.
That's great. And then this is a family event. So, anyone, any age can go. What kind of, there's food available if people are looking to snack while they're shopping? Is that correct?
Yes, we do have what's called our Candy Cane Cafe, and it's actually held in our newly remodeled cafeteria that just opened this fall. And there are also some vendors in that area, and we also engage our in-school groups. So one of our classes will be selling homemade chili in there, and then we also have our junior class that'll be doing pictures with Santa.
And those are fundraisers for the classes?
It's for the classes, yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that it gets everybody involved. Other thing we were talking about are the raffles, and I know you're doing something a little bit different this year.
Yeah, we're doing some special things this year because it's our 40th. So usually we do a raffle for one big item, usually a television. This year, because it's our 40th, we were able to get some more prizes. So we have a first, a second, and a third prize. The first prize is a 50-inch smart television. Our second prize is 4 tickets to see Elvis live at the Stanley. And our third prize is a fitness meal package. Those tickets are $2, and you can pick them up throughout the craft fair. And then we pull it on Sunday at 4 o'clock when we close.
That's awesome. Those are really good prizes. I'm looking through and I'm those all sound very appealing.
Yeah.
Nice. And is there anything else you want to talk about? Vendors, or if people do people buy tickets in advance, or is it easiest to just buy them there?
No, there's no tickets available in advance. It's all right at the door.
Okay.
So,
and then a website or anything?
We don't have a website, but we do have our Facebook page, and it's New York Mills PTSO Annual Craft Fair. So we have our Facebook page that we're very active on. We've actually, over the last few weeks, have been posting links to our vendors so you can see who's there. You can get a little taste of what's going to be there and kind of plot out where you're going to go.
Yeah, that's really cool. And so for more information, visit the Facebook page. The dates, again, you want to just run through the parking again, admission and dates one more time?
Yep, the dates are Saturday and Sunday, December 2nd and 3rd. We're open from 10 till 4. There's free parking at the Blue Cross Blue Shield parking lot. There's limited parking around the school, but we do have shuttles. And then the admission is $3 to get in, but look for those dollar off coupons in the OD and the crier.
Throughout the week, perfect.
Throughout the week, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Anything else you want to add?
I just think the one thing that is important to us is that we do engage our students, because it helps us build a sense of community and giving back, and also, come out and support the local artisans because they spend a lot of time. There's a lot of creativity just to come out and see what they do, because it's very impressive what you can see.
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Kristen. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.